Hey guys, make sure you stand till the end. One common mistake people make when replacing fuses relays that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Mercedes E Class. We're talking about the generation that you see right here from year 2010 to year 2016. This is known as generation W212 Mercedes. If you guys have one of those and you have a problem where the radiator fan stays on, the fan does not turn off, stay with us, we'll explain what can easily cause that, what you need to check. Where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, and why guys it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Now, if you have a Mercedes E Class, that generation from year 2010 to year 2016-17 guys, this is the W212 guys. We're going to have a video for every single fuse relay on that car, why things do not work, why we're making this one, because we're trying to save you time and money guys. Let's say you're down the road in the middle of nowhere, your car does not start, you need to find where your engine starter fuse relay is located guys, where you can find fuel injection system fuses, fuel pump fuses. All you have to do, come to the channel, watch that video, 1-2 minutes, you're back on the road guys. In addition, we'll share where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way you do not waste your money and time. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make guys at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix mechanical, electrical, engine work guys, body work, a little bit of everything. And we have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our channels that can save you thousands of dollars guys in free repair videos. Check it out if you need help with that. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So guys, if the radiator fan stays on and it cannot be turned off, what do we need to check first? Now, most people will look for relay, because if a relay if it's stuck on guys, the fan will stay on. But unfortunately guys, okay, you do not have a radiator fan relay, but we need to check a few different things that can cause that. And first, that's the same generation E Class, that's a pre-facelifted model, that's a facelifted model. We need to check, by the way guys, okay, two different fuses, and one is in a fuse box that most people don't know it exists. Open the hood, and here on the driver's side, okay, if you come next to the windshield, you have that cover, pull it out, underneath you have the main engine fuse box with a layout like this one. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys, you may put the fuse back together and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay, some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So here guys, what we need to check. Now we need to check one fuse, then we need to go to a different hidden fuse box, check another fuse. Even if the fuse is good, pull it out, let it stay without the fuse for about 10 seconds, push it back in, that may reset the system. So we'll come right here, and if we zoom in, next to the fuses you see the numbers, check fuse number 22 right here. After that, go ahead and open the hood. Oh, by the way, if you guys need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, we'll put a link in the description of the video below. Check it out, you can save quite a bit. So here where your jump starter terminal is located, right there. If you remove that device, it's known as a pre-fuse box. That's the jump start terminal. If you look at another angle, looks like that. And here, guys, if you open it, you have something similar to this one. There are 3 different models depending, guys, okay, on which engine you have, whether it's actually diesel, gasoline, or hybrid. And here you have another fuse that you need to check, okay, and that's 7654, fuse number 4, right here in our case. That fuse will need to be checked. That's practically, guys, for the radiator fan. Now, if the fan still does not, guys, okay, turn off, what it could be, you need to first inspect the fan, radiator fan. We have a video how to test radiator fan and how to test radiator fan control module. That's the computer for the radiator fan. After that, it could be a signal wire broken from the engine computer to the radiator fan. We had that happen once as well, which was a headache to diagnose, but you need to make sure that the wire is not disconnected from the engine computer to the radiator fan. It was internally broken and that caused it to stay on. Number 3, it could be bad coolant temperature sensor, or if the coolant temperature sensor wire is unplugged or broken, it will cause the radiator fan to stay on all the time because the engine computer will not know the temperature of the coolant, and as a result it will turn the fan on so the car does not overheat. So it could be bad coolant temperature sensor as well. We have videos on our channel how to test coolant temperature sensor. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.